Welcome guys, please enjoy my review. It is a Skoda Superb SEL. It's a 71 plate. It's a plug-in hybrid, the IV. You'll see them as Skoda Superb IVs. It's a plug-in hybrid. It's a 1.4 litre TSI engine supported by batteries. It does around 30 odd miles full electric range that can be used to help the hybrid system and spread it over the shift if you wanted. More details will follow. It's about 215 brake horsepower out the 1.4 litre engine and the batteries. Just a little bit of information to start the video, but this is the body of one of the best cars you can have. Ticks every box, there's no negatives, just a fantastic car. This is my car, by the way. Enjoy the review. Thank you very much. Peace out. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the beauty. So, the newest shape, I've got to say, is definitely looking good on the front. They've done some massive improvements over the old one I had. Now, I could have washed it before the review, but I've been dying to do it. I love doing the reviews of my cars. So, now, the only thing I'd say about the estate, it doesn't look nowhere near as nice as the hatchback saloon. 1 second. Sorry, I had to move because there was a car coming. So yeah, the actual the estate doesn't look nowhere near as nice as the saloon slash hatchback, but looks a little bit hairsy, especially with black and blacked out windows. But it's so much more practical. But the actual looks of it, to be honest, is very nice. Now, they haven't got super low profile tyres, but the last car I had super low profile tyres. I was popping tyres every month because there's no thickness in the tyres, so I'm happy that they haven't got super low profiles. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Right, same again, needs a clean. But the actual beast and the magic is it's a 1.4 litre TSI engine, so it's a turbo engine, and then obviously here's all the batteries and the hybrid system. It produces about 215 brake horsepower, so it's very fast if you need it to be, you know, quite nippy. But yeah, it's absolutely crammed. But what a beast. It's got a power boot. Now, this is one of the best features. Like, look at that. Now, I've just done a video yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember, of how many suitcases got in this boot. But as a recap, I got 4 full-size suitcases in and a couple of carry-on. The boot is ridiculous, massive. And this is where the charging cables are and my magnets. And bits in here, sections in here. Look, there. If you want to put a cool box in the boot, do you know what I mean? You got like all little tethers here. You know what I mean? Little hooks and stuff you can tether onto the boot. So you know what I mean? So you can keep anything lie down, separated if you want. And yeah, absolutely massive, guys. Now I just wanted to show you what it's like with the rear seats down. Honestly God, IKEA, do some removals. Yeah, I'll just show you. So from waiting at the airport, obviously I can have a little lie like a little lie down. Oh my God. I'm so bored. Uber's quiet, so I'm so bored. But yeah, if you're a hitman and you want to move a couple of bodies, it's flipping ridiculous back here. What a lovely day. But yeah, ridiculous. So right, guys, we're in the front now. So right, only car I can stretch my lanky legs out. Absolute dream to drive, dream to be in. The seats are like unbelievably comfy, right? Now, currently I've got a little problem with it. It's got a recall on it and it needs an update. So for some reason, the entertainment systems, they're dull. You can't really see. Very dull, and they're very dull. Same again, just a problem with the entertainment system. Doesn't help that the sun is everywhere. There you go. It's a bit better now. But yeah, so I'm getting that up fixed at the end of the month in Skoda on the warranty. Now what I wanted to show you as well, you got the new Type C charging ports, so not old USB. You got obviously a thingy charger, a normal car charger that's plugged into, right? You got the heated seats, all the aircon units, all automatic and all that. You got all the information on this. Yeah, look, e-displays, flipping energy flow and all that. And also what's quite cool about it, and it's not very popular, is you can actually connect to your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay wirelessly, so you don't need to plug it in. You can do it over Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. Another nice feature of this Skoda, and the modes. So you got Sport, you got E mode, and when you click that, you got a choice of E mode or hybrid mode. I run it in hybrid mode all the time. Auto. Right? And then you got your normal modes. So you can pick your Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport, Individual. You can open up your petrol cap. Obviously open up your boot because it's a automatic boot. And then you got your obviously auto hold and your parking and all that. Obviously good DSG automatic gearbox. You cannot love them any more than you do. Glove box, air conditioned glove box, so you can keep stuff cold. Center console, same again, air conditioned with a USB port. Plenty of room, massive door cards. The actual place in here is just comfortable. Now, one of the biggest and best features of this car, and this is why I've got it, if you've never experienced adaptive cruise control, you've never lived. And in this job, you need it. Now I'm doing a bit of hand acting just to make it a bit more dramatic. But down here is a little thingy here, and it's like normal cruise control, but it attaches to the car in front. And if the car, so you set your max speed, so just say I'm on the motorway, I'll set it to 70, and then I'll get behind the car, just say the car's doing 62, I'll be doing 62 behind that car. If that car speeds up, my car automatically speeds up. If that car slows down, this car automatically slows down. So when you're on the motorway, you don't have to touch the pedals. All you got to do is just steer. So like you can have your legs crossed, do you know what I mean? You can do loads of stuff. It's so... Adaptive Cruise is just a game changer for the taxis, guys. If you haven't got it, you need to get it. All right. But this is the front. Spacious, comfortable, and yeah, very nice place to be. Now let me go into the back. Right, guys, just to clarify, I am 6'5". I've never mentioned it before in any of my other videos. I have really. This seat is all the way back for my lanky butt. All the way back, it's lounge back, and look at this. Now that is in a normal seating position for like my wife or whoever gets in. It's set just always like that. Look at that. Now let me just transfer it over. Like, come on, look at that. Do a little dance, make a little love. Like, obviously not many people on average will be getting in my car as tall as me. Do you know what I mean? So when you get in and then you're like 5'10" or something like that, you could literally sit in the footwell and have a little nap. It's flipping ridiculous. Like the negatives, well, obviously you got lights, which is quite nice. Little hooks as well, you know, if you want to hang your clobber up or whatever. Nice little features. One of the negatives is, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention as well, you know, the door lines, even in the front, they're felted. Look. So you don't get any rattling if you put a bit of money in there or whatever. The same in the front ones. Little kangaroo pouch. Oh mate, this light is doing my head in. Now the seats are absolutely comfy. ISO fixes, nice and easy to get to. But yeah, really nice place to be. But the one thing that does my head in, now you've got this, you've got no rear USB ports. Most new cars now have got rear ports in the back. Oh my god, look at the dust. Wow. This car needs a clean. But yeah, got no ports in the back. What's going on, Skoda? Sort your head out. Hi. I'm sat upright as far as I can go. Like, I'll be lounging in this car, me. But just for the test, I'm sat upright. And I physically can't hit my head. Now, I've got that there, obviously. But, like, ridiculous. I love it. I love it. And let me try the middle. There you go. Still. And I reckon if there weren't three of me in the back of here, and just three normal people, not fat, big fatty after Christmas, big fat face, you could easily fit three people in the, well, to be honest, I've had three people in the back of here and they looked comfortable, extremely comfortable. But yeah, loads of room, loads of space, nice place to be. But yeah, thank you for watching. I was actually going to do my outro back in the front, but it's so nice. I'm going to stay behind here. It's lovely. What I wanted to add, the actual hybrid system is fantastic on this car. So just to clarify, I might have said it early on, but it's a Skoda Superb SEL. So it's one of the top specs you can get, other than like the Lauren Clement and that. So it's got every gadget you really need. The hybrid system is brilliant. So I've had some hybrids. My wife's got a plug-in hybrid. I've had the bus and all that. There's a lot of hybrids I've had. Self-charges. This is just what I like about this is if I don't charge this car up, I'm averaging mid-40s mixed driving. For such a big car, that's still brilliant, because you got the 1.4 litre petrol engine and you got the self-charging batteries that work together to produce the 45 mile per gallon, right? But then what you can do is you can also plug it in, right? And if you, I can't remember the range, you have to Google it. It's like 30s, but like it changes depending, obviously, winter and all that. But about 30s. But if you plug it in, right, you can then drive the full electric range as like a full electric car, and then get back home and charge it. You know, if you're just running the school run, running the shops. But obviously I'm on a taxi, so if I'm doing a shift, you can spread the electric charge over the period of time. So what I just showed you in the infotainment system, if you change out of E mode and go to hybrid and automatic, that charged battery is separate to the other batteries and engine components. This is just on its own, will help and assist the engine and batteries system. Yeah, so you charge it up with this 30-40 mile whatever kilowatts, right? That then helps and just gives it a little bit extras when it needs it to give you a better mile per gallon. So if this is not charged and it's dead, you're getting 45 mile per gallon, right? I done a 200 mile shift the other day. Started the shift with this fully charged, put in hybrid automatic mode, right? I finished the shift and I think I averaged 62 by the end of it, 200 miles later. Right? At the start of the shift, near the start. At the moment, I'm on 98 mile per gallon average, because I've still got the battery left. Do you know what I mean? So once that battery runs out, you're back to 45s, will drop your average more miles you do. Do you understand? So if you go out and do 80 mile, you probably finish on 100 mile per gallon, because you've still got this supporting that. So without that, it's 45. With that, it's like 90s, 80s. I've seen 110s. But as this battery goes down and you keep driving, then you get 45s. It'll bring those high averages down. But at the moment, I've done about 40 miles today, and my average is 97 miles since I started this morning. Absolutely brilliant hybrid system. I think myself personally, to summarise this car, I think you cannot, other than the badge, which I don't mind, I love the badge, but a lot of people have the hang-ups from the old Skodas back in the day before they joined the Volkswagen group. They were awful. I had one. I had a Skoda Felicia, and it was, I think it was before the Volkswagen group. It had pink and red doors. It was awful, but it got me from A to B. But I love Skodas. They're absolutely. This is, in my opinion, this is on the same level as Audi with a Skoda badge, in my opinion. I've had Drove and I've had A6s when I was in the past. I cannot have a negative thought about a Skoda Superb. For the taxis, for this now, great mile per gallon, boatloads of space, comfortable, got the gadgets, got all the stuff to assist you, to make your life easier, the adaptive cruise, you got the huge boot for the airports. The only negative about it, doing this job, it can't carry more passengers. But then you're going into bus territory. If you want a car and do the taxis, the airports, the Uber, this is your car. Honestly, guys, it is brilliant. I love it to bits. I'll probably keep it for a good 2 to 3 weeks. I'm only joking. I've got a bad reputation of selling my cars quick. This is not going anywhere, guys, honestly. Listen, I've chatted enough bubbles. Today's work has been awful. I've been bored. So I thought to do the review today, but I've been a bit silly. So, sorry. I do apologise. I am a not professional. I'm far from professional YouTuber. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching.